Does your dog follow you everywhere, including into the bathroom? Even when you're just going for 30 seconds, you close the door, and there they are, waiting right outside, sometimes even pawing at the door, or whining softly. You're definitely not alone. A 2021 survey found that 89% of dog owners report their dogs follow them into or wait outside the bathroom. But here's what most people don't realize: your dog isn't just being clingy or bored, they're fulfilling an ancient instinct that runs deeper than you think, something that reveals how much they truly love and need you. Stay until the end, because the fifth reason will make you see your dog in a completely new light. Welcome back to Pet Tender, where we uncover the secret psychology behind your pet's behaviors. Today, we're answering one of the most common, and honestly, funniest questions dog owners ask: why does my dog follow me to the bathroom? We'll cover 5 scientifically backed reasons that explain this adorable, sometimes annoying, but deeply meaningful behavior. From pack instincts to separation anxiety, from protection to pure love, you'll understand exactly what your dog is thinking when they refuse to give you even a moment of privacy. Let's get started. Reason number 1: pack mentality. Your dog sees you as their pack, and in a pack, no one goes anywhere alone. Let me explain. Dogs descended from wolves, and even though thousands of years of domestication have changed them, certain core instincts remain. One of the strongest instincts is the pack structure. In the wild, wolves travel, hunt, eat, and rest as a cohesive unit. When one wolf separates from the pack, even briefly, it signals potential danger. A lone wolf is vulnerable to predators, can get lost, or might be injured, so the pack sticks together, always. Your dog has inherited this instinct. When you get up and walk toward the bathroom, your dog's brain doesn't think, "Oh, they're just using the toilet." Instead, their brain thinks, "The pack is moving, I need to follow." A fascinating study from the University of Vienna tracked dogs' stress levels when separated from their owners for various durations. Researchers found that even short separations, as brief as 2 minutes, triggered mild stress responses in dogs, indicated by increased heart rate and cortisol levels. But here's the interesting part: dogs who could see or hear their owner, even through a closed door, showed significantly lower stress levels. This explains why your dog waits right outside the bathroom door. They're not trying to invade your privacy, they're simply maintaining pack cohesion, making sure you're safe, and reducing their own anxiety about being separated. What can you do with this knowledge? First, understand that your dog's behavior is natural, not bad or clingy. It's instinct. Second, if you want to teach them to stay outside, gradual desensitization works. Start with short bathroom trips, reward them for staying calm, and slowly increase the duration. Third, provide a comfortable spot just outside the bathroom door. A bed or mat signals this is your waiting spot and satisfies their need to stay close while respecting your space. The result? A dog who understands you'll always come back, and a bathroom routine that's a little less crowded. Reason number 2: protection instinct. Your dog is guarding you during your most vulnerable moment. Think about it from their perspective. When you're in the bathroom, you're stationary, distracted, and in a small, enclosed space. From a dog's point of view, this is when you're most defenseless. Dogs are naturally protective of their pack members, especially the ones they consider their leaders or parents. A 2018 study published in Applied Animal Behavior Science found that dogs display heightened vigilance behaviors when their owners are in vulnerable positions, such as sitting, sleeping, or in enclosed spaces. The researchers observed that dogs would position themselves between their owner and potential entry points, such as doors or windows, when the owner was in a vulnerable state. Your dog following you to the bathroom is their way of standing guard. They're making sure no threats approach while you're occupied. Even if you live in a safe neighborhood, even if there's no real danger, your dog's instinct doesn't differentiate. Their brain says, "My human is vulnerable, I must protect." And here's something beautiful: your dog trusts you to protect them when they're vulnerable, and they're returning the favor. When your dog goes to the bathroom outside, you've probably noticed they look at you. They're checking that you're watching out for them. Now, when you go to the bathroom, they're doing the same for you. It's a mutual protection pact, formed over thousands of years of partnership. So what should you do? First, appreciate this behavior for what it is, a profound act of loyalty and care. Second, if your dog seems anxious outside the bathroom door, a simple verbal cue can help. Say "I'm okay" or "guard the door" in a calm, reassuring tone. This acknowledges their role and reduces their anxiety. Third, if you have a multi-dog household, you might notice the most protective dog always follows you. That's your personal bodyguard. Honor that role by giving them extra praise for their vigilance. The reward? A dog who feels valued for their protective instincts and a deeper bond built on mutual trust. Reason number 3: separation anxiety. For some dogs, being apart from you, even for a minute, triggers genuine distress. Separation anxiety in dogs is more common than many people realize. According to research from the ASPCA, approximately 14% of dogs suffer from separation anxiety to some degree, but even dogs without clinical anxiety can experience mild discomfort when separated from their owner. Here's why. Dogs are social animals. In the wild, isolation often means danger or death. A separated pack member is at risk, so when you close the bathroom door, your dog's brain might interpret it as, "I've been left behind. Am I in danger? Is my owner okay?" A 2017 study from the University of Lincoln, UK, used heart rate monitors to measure dogs' stress responses during owner absence. The results were eye-opening. Dogs with stronger attachment to their owners showed elevated heart rates within 30 seconds of the owner leaving the room. The stress peaked around the 2-minute mark, then gradually decreased if the owner returned, but if the owner didn't return quickly. Some dogs displayed distress behaviors, pacing, whining, scratching at doors. For these dogs, following you to the bathroom isn't about control or clinginess, it's about emotional security. You are their safe space, their source of comfort, and being near you reduces their anxiety. What can you do if your dog shows signs of separation anxiety? First, recognize the signs. Excessive following, whining when you leave a room, destructive behavior when alone, or excessive excitement when you return. Second, practice short separations. Leave the room for 10 seconds, return calmly, and gradually increase the time. This teaches your dog that you always come back. Third, create positive associations with your absence. Give them a special treat or toy only when you leave. This makes your departure a positive event. Fourth, avoid making departures and arrivals emotionally charged. Calm, low-key goodbyes and hellos reduce anxiety. And finally, if the anxiety is severe, consult a veterinary behaviorist. Medication and behavior modification can help. The goal? A dog who feels secure, even when you're not in sight, and a relationship built on trust, not fear of abandonment. Reason number 4: routine and habit. Your dog has learned that following you means something good might happen. Dogs are creatures of habit. They thrive on predictable routines and quickly learn associations between actions and outcomes. If, at some point in the past, following you to the bathroom resulted in something positive, like getting a treat, going for a walk afterward, or receiving attention, your dog's brain has created a mental connection. Follow human to bathroom good things. This is called classical conditioning. The same principle Pavlov demonstrated with his dogs, but it's more than just conditioning. Your dog is also observing your routine. Dogs are incredibly attuned to their owner's patterns. A 2016 study from Duke University found that dogs can predict their owner's next action based on subtle cues, like time of day, body language, or preceding behaviors. So if you typically brush your teeth, then take your dog for a walk, your dog has learned bathroom time, walk time soon. Therefore, following you ensures they don't miss the walk. Similarly, if you often give them a morning treat after your shower, they'll follow you to the bathroom in anticipation. Your dog isn't being demanding, they're being smart. They've figured out your routine and positioned themselves to benefit from it. What can you do with this knowledge? First, be aware of the patterns you've created. If you always give your dog attention or treats after bathroom time, they'll continue to follow you. Second, if you want to change the behavior, break the association, vary your routine. Sometimes give treats at random times, not linked to the bathroom. Third, redirect their attention. Before you go to the bathroom, give them a puzzle toy or a chew. This occupies their mind and reduces the urge to follow. Fourth, reward them. for staying in place. If they remain on their bed while you're in the bathroom, praise and treat them when you return. This reinforces the desired behavior. The result? A dog who understands that good things happen, even when they're not glued to your side, and a routine that works for both of you. And now, the fifth reason, the one that ties it all together. When your dog follows you to the bathroom, they're expressing unconditional love and attachment. This might sound simple, but the depth of this reason is profound. Your dog loves you, not because you feed them, not because you walk them, but because you are their person. You are their world. Research from Emory University, led by neuroscientist Gregory Burns, used free scans to study dogs' brains when they smell their owner's scent versus a stranger's scent. The results were stunning. When dogs smelled their owner's scent, the caudate nucleus in their brain lit up. This is the same region associated with positive expectations and emotional attachment in humans. In other words, your scent triggers the same brain response in your dog as the thought of a loved one does in you. Your dog doesn't just tolerate you, they cherish you. When they follow you to the bathroom, they're saying, I don't want to be away from you, even for a moment. You make me feel safe, happy, and loved. And here's the beautiful part, your dog doesn't judge you. They don't care if you're having a bad day, if you look tired, or if you're just sitting on the toilet, scrolling through your phone. To them, being near you is enough. That's unconditional love in its purest form. Drive. Clive Wynn, a canine behavior expert at Arizona State University, explains it this way. Dogs have an extraordinary capacity for affection. They form bonds with humans that rival any other species. Following their owner is simply an expression of that deep bond. What can you do with this knowledge? First, recognize the love behind the behavior. Your dog isn't trying to annoy you, they're trying to be close to the one they love most. Second, reciprocate that love. Give your dog quality time outside of routine activities, play, cuddle, or just sit together. Third, be patient. If your dog's following feels excessive, it's often a sign they need more reassurance or connection. And finally, cherish these moments. One day, you'll look back and miss the little shadow that followed you everywhere, even to the bathroom, because that shadow was pure, unconditional love. So there you have it. 5 reasons why your dog follows you to the bathroom: pack mentality, protection instinct, separation anxiety, routine and habit, and unconditional love. Each reason reveals just how deeply your dog cares about you. The next time your dog follows you to the bathroom, instead of feeling annoyed, take a moment to appreciate what they're really saying. I love you, I trust you, I want to be with you. If this video helped you understand your dog's behavior, hit that like button, subscribe to Pet Tender for more pet psychology insights, and drop a comment below. Does your dog follow you to the bathroom? And where do they wait? Right outside the door? Or do they come in? We'd love to hear your stories. Thanks for watching, and remember, your dog chose you as their favorite person, and that's incredibly special. See you in the next video.